Hello, I'm Dr. Kenneth Goldberg, and I'm the author of The Homework Trap: How to Save the Sanity of Parents, Students, and Teachers. I'd like to comment a little more on this story about the 8-year-old girl who got the negative award in Arizona over making homework excuses. It's hit the national news, and it's gotten much broader in its distribution than it did when I made my comment a couple of days ago. And someone brought to my attention a website that I am linking in the article on my blog, in which there's a video clip of a news report about this item, and there's a comment section. And as of this moment, there are 63,281 comments on this article. It's just a huge amount of response. And although I certainly didn't read all 63,281 comments myself, you can see just scanning through them that the bulk of them are quite critical of the mother for speaking up for her child about being humiliated. Now, I've said before on my blog, on one of my videos, that I don't really feel critical of the teacher in the sense that I think she meant anything harmful. I know teachers do playful things. I gave an example of a playful thing once done when I was in 5th grade that I found a little bit humiliating. And I don't know that her intent at the end of the year was now to get on the child's case. However, the issue that's really more important is to look at how many people fail to understand how brutal homework can be. Now, I've made the point before that I have 3 children. They're all adults. And that if I had had 2 children, not all 3, that I would never have even written my book. Because the truth is, although I might not have been the one who goes writing a critical comment about the woman who speaks up, because that's not my nature, the reality is that I would have been clueless about why this was a big issue after my 2 children. But once you have a homework trapped child in your house, you realize it is awful. And not only is the problem awful, after all, we have problems to deal with as parents with our kids, and we take responsibility for it. But that the worst part is that you have no control, you have no authority, that you're just helpless, that the penalties keep coming on over and over again, despite the fact that nothing's happening in your home. And that part of the reason the child becomes so skilled at making excuses is because the child doesn't have another out. Because the child doesn't have the ability to just say, I can't get it done. And the parent doesn't have the ability to say, listen, something's wrong, my child can't get it done. Let's put a cap on the amount of work this child has to do and reward the child for what she can do, as opposed to getting on her case for what she isn't doing. And this is the message of these many, many responses, is that if your child is homework trapped, you often feel alone, you feel criticized, you feel judged, and it really isn't fair. So I don't want to judge the judgers. I don't want to say that the people who made these comments are, doing a terrible thing, not supporting the parent. But I do want to point out the fact that if you don't have the problem in your home, you don't understand. Now, it happens to be that Vicky Abalis, who is the producer and director of the Race to Nowhere, has put together a petition that has been signed by numbers of people. And you'll see on my blog that there is a link to that petition to give your support as well. It's a terrific effort to try to make some revisions on homework policy on a district-wide basis, and further, regardless of what changes are made system-wide, you as a parent of a homework trapped child need to know that your child doesn't deserve humiliation, you do not deserve criticism, and that you have a right to ask for modifications of the homework assignments in respect for your authority of the home, so that you can make your own best decision for your children, for your child. Thank you very much.